Let me ask you something. What if you could wake up tomorrow without the constant weight of money hanging over your head? What if you never had to worry about how you were going to pay your bills, where your next meal would come from, or whether you'd ever get ahead? Imagine the freedom. Imagine the peace of mind. Now, I know that sounds like a distant dream for many of us, but I'm here to tell you it doesn't have to be. Today, I'm going to show you how you can finally break free from the chains of financial stress. I'm going to give you the key to unlock your financial freedom. It's not about luck. It's about mindset, discipline, and the steps you take to control your money. You don't need to live in constant worry anymore. It's time to take charge, and today I'm going to help you do just that. I know what it feels like. You look at your bank account and the numbers don't add up. You feel stuck, like no matter how hard you work, you can never get ahead. Maybe you've been there, drowning in bills, struggling to make ends meet, or dealing with the anxiety of not knowing what's next. But here's the thing. You're not alone. So many people have been exactly where you are right now, and they've turned their situation around. Take a moment to think about someone who's made it through the storm. Someone who was once struggling, but found a way to rise above. Maybe it's a friend, a family member, or even someone you've seen in the news. They didn't have any special powers. They didn't have unlimited resources, but they made a decision. They took action. And that's exactly what you can do too. Change is possible. It starts with you. And today, I'm going to show you how. Here's the tough truth. If you want control over your financial future, stop waiting for someone to hand it to you. No one is going to come along and magically fix your financial problems. You have to take responsibility. You have to decide right now that you are in control. It's not going to happen overnight. There's no quick fix, no secret formula that will instantly solve everything. But I promise you, the power is in your hands. Now, I know it's easy to get overwhelmed. It's easy to look at your current situation and think, how am I ever going to turn this around? But let me tell you something. This isn't the end. This is just the beginning. What you choose to do from this moment forward will determine where you'll be tomorrow, next month, and next year. So today, we're going to break down the path that will help you never worry about money again. We're going to talk about the mindset shifts, the habits you need to build, and the action steps that will put you in control of your financial destiny. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Let me tell you something. You will never, I repeat, never achieve financial freedom if you don't first change the way you think. Your mindset is your most powerful tool. Your thoughts create your reality. And if you keep thinking the same way you've always thought about money, you'll keep getting the same results you've always gotten. Think about it like this. Your mind is a garden. What you plant, it grows. If you're planting seeds of doubt, fear, and limitation, guess what's going to grow? More doubt, more fear, more financial struggle. But if you start planting seeds of abundance, confidence, and possibility, that's what will begin to grow in your life. It's simple. If you don't believe you deserve financial freedom, you'll never have it. You'll never take the steps necessary to create it. So start today. Change your thoughts, change your perspective, change your mindset, because once you change your mind, your life will follow. Now, let's get real. Why do most people fail when it comes to money? It's not because they're not working hard enough or because they don't have the skills. It's because they're trapped by their own beliefs and habits, fear, self-doubt, poor habits. These are the chains that hold people back from financial success. Let's talk about fear for a second. Fear of losing everything. But let me tell you something. Fear is a liar. It keeps you stuck. It keeps you from taking the risks you need to take, from making the bold decisions that could change your financial future. And if you continue to believe that money is out of reach for you, guess what? You'll prove yourself right. Then there's self-doubt. So many people look at their bank account and think, I'll never get ahead. Well, guess what? If you keep thinking that, you won't. Success doesn't happen by accident. It happens by choice. So choose to believe in your ability to change your financial future. Choose to believe that you can break free from those fears, those doubts, and those limiting beliefs. What if every challenge, every obstacle was just an opportunity to grow? What if every setback wasn't a sign that you were doomed, but a stepping stone toward greater success? That's the mindset shift we need to adopt, the growth mindset. A growth mindset is all about seeing challenges as opportunities. It's about embracing the process and not getting discouraged by temporary setbacks. Think about a tree. It doesn't grow overnight, But over time, with the right care, it reaches the sky. Your financial journey will be the same. You'll face obstacles, but each one will teach you something new. It will make you stronger. It will make you wiser. So ask yourself, what if every difficulty you face with money was just a lesson that's shaping you into someone who knows how to build and sustain wealth? What if you saw your financial struggles as the very thing that would catapult you to success? All right, now that we've established the importance of mindset, let's talk about how to cultivate one that will help you build wealth. First things first, affirmations. Speak positivity into your life. Every day, repeat powerful statements like, I am worthy of financial success. Money flows easily to me, or I am in control of my financial future. Next, visualization. Close your eyes for a moment and picture your life without financial worries. See yourself achieving your goals, paying off debt, saving for the future, living the life you dream of. This practice is not just about wishful thinking. It's about training your mind to see what's possible, to believe in it, and to act on it. Lastly, gratitude. Be grateful for the money you have now. Be thankful for the opportunities you've been given. When you operate from a place of gratitude, you open yourself up to receive more. Remember this: your thoughts create your actions create your habits, and your habits create your life. Are you ready to start planting the seeds for your financial future? Let's get one thing straight. Money is a tool. It's not the end goal. It's the means to an end. Too many people make the mistake of thinking that money is the ultimate prize, but it's not. Money is a tool that can either work for you or against you, depending on how you use it. Think about it. Money doesn't have emotions. It doesn't care what you want or need, but you have the power to use it in a way that can create the life you want. The power is not in the money itself. It's in how you manage it. This is where so many people go wrong. They treat money like it's something to be feared, something that's out of their reach. But the truth is, once you learn how to control money, it becomes a tool that works for you. It becomes the key to freedom, to security, and to the lifestyle you've always dreamed of. Money's not the problem. It's how you handle it that makes all the difference. So if you're ready to change your life, it starts with understanding money for what it really is, nothing more than a tool to build a life you deserve. Now, let's talk about something that separates the winners from the losers: discipline. Without financial discipline, money slips through your fingers like sand. You might have a good income, but without discipline, it won't last. In fact, you'll find yourself trapped in the cycle of never having enough, even when you earn more. Here's the hard truth. If you don't control your spending, it will control you. If you don't set a budget, track your expenses, and stick to a plan, you're setting yourself up for failure. Financial discipline is about making choices now that will benefit you in the future. And let me tell you something, discipline isn't just about cutting out all the fun. It's about prioritizing. It's about making sure you put in your money toward things that actually matter, things that are going to help you grow your wealth. You need to start tracking your expenses. Look at where your money is going. You need to create a budget that reflects your priorities. And then you need to stick to it. This is the foundation of financial success. If you're not willing to discipline yourself now, you're never going to see the results you want. So take a deep breath and ask yourself, are you ready to start making smarter financial choices? It's time to take control. Now that we understand the importance of discipline, let's dive into a system that will help you build financial stability and wealth, one that anyone, no matter their income level, can follow. I'm talking about the 50/30/20 rule. Here's how it works. Take 50% of your income and allocate it for needs, things like housing, utilities, food, and transportation. These are the non-negotiables, the things you absolutely need to live. Next, take 30% of your income for wants, things like entertainment, dining out, vacations. These are the things that make life enjoyable, but they're not essential. Finally, take 20% of your income and allocate it for savings and investments, things that will secure your financial future. You might be thinking, but what if I don't make enough to follow this rule? The truth is, the 50/30/20 rule works no matter what your income is, but you may need to make adjustments. If you don't have the luxury of spending 30% on wants, that's okay. Cut back. Find ways to reduce your needs so that you can invest in your future. Even small changes can make a big difference over time. Let me give you an example. Imagine someone who earns $3,000 a month. With the 50/30/20 rule, that means they'll spend $1,500 on needs, $900 on wants, and $600 on savings and investments. Over time, that $600 a month can turn into a significant amount if invested wisely. $7,200 a year, compounding and growing. The key here is consistency. By following this rule, you're setting yourself up for financial success. It's not about getting rich quick. It's about creating a steady foundation that grows over time. And if you stick to it, you'll see the results. Now, let's talk about something that separates people who just get by from people who truly build wealth. Saving versus investing. Saving is important, don't get me wrong. It's crucial to have an emergency fund and to set aside money for things like big purchases or unexpected expenses. But saving alone will never make you wealthy. The truth is, if you're only saving, your money is just sitting there doing nothing for you. It's not working to build your future. On the other hand, investing is where the magic happens. Investing is like planting a tree. When you invest, you're planting a seed, whether it's in stocks, bonds, real estate, or other assets. At first, it doesn't seem like much, but with time, patience, and the power of compounding, that seed grows into something powerful. Let's talk about the power of compounding for a second. Imagine you invest $100 every month in a low-cost index fund that grows at an average rate of 7% per year. After 1 year, you'll have saved $1,200. But here's where the magic happens. Over time, your money begins to grow exponentially. After 10 years, that $1,200 a year could turn into over $20,000. And after 30 years, it could grow to nearly $100,000. But here's the catch. This doesn't happen unless you start. You have to get in the game. The earlier you start, the more time you give your money to grow. And remember, the goal isn't just to save money, it's to make your money work for you. If you are serious about building wealth, you need to start investing today. Don't wait. Don't make excuses. Your future self will thank you for the choices you make today. Let's talk about the silent killer of financial freedom, debt. Debt is a chain that keeps you from achieving your financial goals. It keeps you trapped, always chasing the next paycheck to cover bills, interest, and fees. But here's the good news. You can break free from debt. It won't be easy. It won't happen overnight. But with the right plan and the right mindset, you can get out of debt and never look back. The first step is to stop taking on new debt. Cut up the credit cards if you have to, and stop living beyond your means. Next, start paying down your existing debt. Focus on high interest debt first, like credit cards. Pay as much as you can toward the highest interest debt while making minimum payments on the others. Once that debt is gone, move on to the next one. It's called the debt snowball method, and it works. But here's the most important thing. Don't accumulate new debt. Stop relying on credit cards to make purchases you can't afford. Debt is a chain that keeps you from building wealth. The sooner you break free from it, the sooner you'll start moving forward. So take control, break the chains of debt. It's time to set yourself free. Let me tell you something. Knowledge alone is useless. You can read all the books, watch all the videos, and listen to all the advice you want, but if you don't take action, it's all for nothing. Action is where the magic happens. Information without execution is like a dream without a plan. It's not enough to know what to do. You have to do it. Now, I'm not saying that learning isn't important. It is. But it means nothing if you don't apply it. You can sit around waiting for the perfect time, but that perfect time will never come. If you're waiting for some external force to come in and change your situation for you, you'll be waiting forever. The truth is, only you can change your future. So ask yourself this, what are you doing today to improve your financial future? What actions are you taking right now to move closer to the life you want? Don't just talk about it, do it. Every step you take today, no matter how small, is a step closer to the life you want to live. Don't let today slip by without taking action. If you want a better future, you have to start making decisions and taking action now. Stop waiting for the right moment. There is no right moment. The right moment is always now. Let's talk about fear. Fear of failure, fear of the unknown, fear of making a mistake. It can paralyze you. But here's the thing. Fear is just a shadow. It only exists when you let it. The moment you step into the light of action, fear disappears. Too many people stay stuck because they're afraid of taking risks. They hold back thinking that they need more information, more preparation, more security. But if you wait for everything to be perfect, you'll never take the leap. You'll stay where you are, stuck in the same place year after year. Fear is natural. Everyone feels it. But successful people don't let it control them. They feel the fear, but they move forward anyway. They take calculated risks. They weigh the potential rewards against the risks, and they make the move anyway. Think about it this way. What's the alternative? To stay stuck? To never take a chance? The biggest risk is doing nothing. And when you do nothing, you guarantee that you'll stay exactly where you are. So I ask you, what are you waiting for? What's holding you back? Step into the light, take that first step. Fear has no power over you unless you let it. And when you push through that fear, you'll discover a whole new world of opportunities. Momentum is everything. The hardest part of any journey is the first step. But once you take that first step, and then the second and the third, something incredible happens. You build momentum. And let me tell you something, momentum is a force to be reckoned with. It's what will carry you through the tough times, the failures, and the setbacks. Momentum is the key to success. When you start small and stay consistent, you'll be amazed at how far you can go. Think about it. You don't have to make huge leaps every single day. Just take consistent, small actions. It's the power of the compound effect. Those little actions you take every day might seem insignificant at first, but over time they add up. Let me give you an example. Imagine someone who decides to save just $10 a day. That doesn't sound like much, does it? But over the course of a month, that's $300. Over the course of a year, that's $3,600. If they invest that money wisely, it could grow exponentially. But it's not just about money. It's about building momentum in every area of your life. Whether it's making small improvements to your health, your career, your finances, the key is consistency. So start small, stay consistent, and watch how your financial world begins to change. Momentum will carry you further than you ever thought possible. Let's talk about something that will define your success more than anything else: resilience. The ability to bounce back after setbacks is what separates those who succeed from those who give up. Life is hard. It's full of challenges, obstacles, and failures. You'll face setbacks. You'll get knocked down. But it's not the setback that matters. It's how you respond to it. Too many people give up after one failure. They fall down and stay down. But here's the truth. Failure is not defeat. It's part of the journey. Every failure is a lesson. Every setback is a step forward if you learn from it and keep moving. Resilience is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Every time you face a challenge and you rise above it, you become stronger. You become more capable. You develop the mental toughness to keep going no matter what. Take a moment and think about the great success stories, the people who have made it against all odds. They didn't get there by avoiding failure. They got there because they kept going when things got tough. They kept pushing, kept learning, kept evolving. When you fail, don't beat yourself up. Don't stay down. Get up, learn from it, adjust your plan, and keep moving forward. The more setbacks you face, the closer you get to your breakthrough. Every obstacle is an opportunity to grow, to strengthen your resolve, to prove to yourself that you have what it takes. So when life knocks you down, and it will, don't stay down. Rise up. The stronger you become, the further you'll go. Resilience is the key to long-term success. Let me tell you something that's absolutely critical to your success. You need to set clear, actual goals. Goals are your roadmap. Without them, you're just drifting, and drifting will get you nowhere. Think about it. If you're driving without a destination, where are you going to end up? Nowhere. But when you have a clear goal, you have a direction, you have a purpose. Setting clear financial goals is the first step toward taking control of your financial future. But it's not enough to just set goals. You need to make them actionable. You need to break them down into steps that you can start working on today. For example, instead of saying, I want to be rich, make it more specific. I want to save $10,000 this year. Break that down into smaller steps. I will save $200 a month. This is a goal you can track. This is something you can achieve. If you're not measuring your progress, how do you know you're moving forward? Without measurable goals, you're just guessing, and you'll never know if you're on the right track. The key to financial success is setting goals that are specific, measurable, and actionable. Then break those goals down into daily actions. This is how you create momentum. This is how you create results. So I challenge you today, set a clear, actionable financial goal. Break it down into steps, and then start working on it. Your financial future starts with the goals you set today. Don't wait for the perfect time. Start now. Here's the thing about wealth. It's not something you build once and forget about. It's a lifelong journey. The world doesn't stop changing, and neither should you. If you want to maintain your financial success, you must commit to continual learning. Wealth building isn't a destination. It's a process. It's about constantly evolving, growing, and adapting to the ever-changing landscape. The most successful people in the world understand this. They know that to stay at the top, they have to keep learning. And this applies to your financial journey too. Are you committed to learning even when you think you've figured it all out? Because let me tell you something. When you think you know it all, that's when you stop growing. It's easy to get complacent when things are going well, but that's the quickest way to lose everything you've worked for. Wealth building isn't just about making money. It's about learning how to manage it, grow it, and protect it. And the best way to do that is to never stop learning. Read books, take courses, seek out mentors, learn from your mistakes. Every piece of knowledge you gain is an investment in your future success. So don't stop. Keep learning, keep growing, because the moment you stop is the moment you start falling behind. Your financial future depends on it. One of the most powerful things you can do to secure your financial future is to create multiple streams of income. Relying on one source of income is risky. It leaves you vulnerable. The more streams of income you have, the less dependent you are on any single one. And this is how you build long-term wealth. Think about it this way. If you only rely on your job for income, what happens if you lose that job? What happens if your hours get cut or the economy takes a downturn? You're left scrambling, trying to figure out how to make ends meet. But when you have multiple streams of income, you have security, you have options. This doesn't mean you have to work yourself into the ground. It means being smart about diversifying your income. Start a side hustle. Invest in stocks, bonds, or real estate. Build passive income streams that work for you even when you're not working. The more streams you create, the less you have to worry about losing any single one. And that's the key to long-term financial success. Creating multiple streams of income also gives you the freedom to pursue things that matter to you. You don't have to be stuck in a job you hate or living paycheck to paycheck. When you have diverse sources of income, you can spend more time doing what you love and less time worrying about how you'll pay the bills. So ask yourself, what can you do today to create an additional stream of income? What are you willing to invest in to build for your future? The more streams you create, the more secure and empowered you become. Here's a truth that many successful people understand. The more you give, the more you receive. And I'm not just talking about money. I'm talking about giving your time, your knowledge, and your resources to others. When you give, you're not just helping others, you're helping yourself. Giving creates a flow of abundance in your life. It opens you up to receiving more. It may sound counterintuitive, but it works. The more you give, the more the universe gives back to you. Philanthropy is one of the best ways to maintain and increase wealth. When you give, you're building positive energy. You're creating goodwill. You're making a difference in the world. And that's something money can't buy. But here's the thing. Giving isn't just about money. It's about giving your time, your talents, and your heart. It's about making an impact. And when you do that, you become richer in ways that go far beyond money. So look for opportunities to give, volunteer your time, share your knowledge with others, help those in need. Because when you give, you not only change the lives of others, you change your own life for the better. Listen to me. Your financial future doesn't start tomorrow. It starts today. Too many people wait for the perfect moment. But let me tell you, that moment never comes. If you wait for everything to be just right, you'll be waiting forever. The truth is, the future is not some distant thing. It's happening right now. The choices you make today will shape your tomorrow. Every action, every decision is taking you one step closer to the life you want to live, or further away from it. So, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to change today to create the financial future you desire? You are one decision away from changing everything. The choice to take action, the choice to take control of your money, your mindset, and your life. You don't have to wait for someone else to save you. You have the power to transform your financial future starting right now. So stop waiting. Start making moves. Start making the decisions that will shape your future. The time is now. Let me remind you, you control your financial destiny. It's not about luck. It's not about chance. It's about the actions you take today. The decisions you make today will determine where you are tomorrow. If you want a better future, you have to take action. Don't wait for things to change. You have the power to change them. You have the power to create the life you want. It's all within your grasp. Success doesn't come to those who wait. It comes to those who act. So don't sit around hoping things will get better. Go out and make them better. Your financial future is in your hands. You already have everything you need to succeed: the knowledge, the skills, the drive. It's all within you. Now it's time to take action. No more waiting, no more excuses. The rest is up to you. The life you want is waiting for you on the other side of your decisions. And you have the power to create it, but it won't happen unless you act. So get up, take charge, make it happen. This is your moment. This is your time. The only thing standing between you and the life you want is the action you take today. So go out there and make it happen. The rest is up to you. Let's get started.